Imagine being sealed into a tank that eliminates all sensory input. You can't see, you can't hear, you can't feel. Would you consider that relaxing? Sensory deprivation tanks are completely sealed and filled with heavy salt water to enhance buoyancy. In this generation, these tanks are gaining popularity as a way to relieve the many stresses life brings, and yet, very few people have actually experienced being in one of these. So, do these tanks actually work, or are they just an overglorified salt bath? To answer this, we got ourselves 2 volunteers to help us out.
My name is Alvin Valeria. I'm 24 years old. I'm a server at a fine dining restaurant.
Hi, I'm Nay. I'm a lifeguard, a child care worker, and also sometimes a spa attendant.
What stresses me about work, or what stress I do experience, is mostly my stresses on my lower body and my lower back.
While working as a lifeguard, I don't get that stressed out. I only get stressed out when it comes to rent.
What have I heard about flotation therapy or sensory deprivation? Heard nothing about it actually, I just heard about it today.
I YouTubed it, I looked up some videos and I watched them. It was because I was nervous and excited, so I kind of want to calm myself down, and I watched them and it worked, so I just heard about the hallucinations and stuff.
Do I hope to experience any hallucinations? I actually do, because I've never experienced it before. I'm scared to, but I need to experience it.
We're taking them to NV Float Therapy, a spa that specializes in sensory deprivation tanks and flotation therapy, here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
My name is Tuan. I've been working here for over a year and a half, probably like a little bit short of 2 years. Flotation therapy is basically, it's either done in a pod or like it's like the actual stand-up rooms where the water, it's heated to body surface temperature, and there's a bunch of Epsom salt dissolved in there. It's an enclosed area, and so you either do it with the lights on or off. A lot of people prefer like complete sensory deprivation, so it's completely dark, completely silent. I've heard it described as like being back in the womb. You're just kind of like floating in like liquid limbo, you know. I've heard some people say that they hallucinate, but I mean, I've tried it many times and I never really got a sense of that at all.
The volunteers finally arrive and are ready to experience their first float. And after some quick paperwork, it's off to the tanks they go.
Alright, man, this is it. You're about to do it. How you feeling?
Same as the first interview we had. I'm just kind of like excited and scared at the same time.
I'm like ready to just sit there and relax. Hopefully not fall asleep, but whatever happens, I want to see something crazy.
Shit.
Wow, I'm shook. If I die, I think this is how I want to die.
Dude, I can't even like, that's cool.
That's pretty sick.
This is scary, dude.
This is crazy.
An hour passes, and our 2 volunteers have already emerged from their tanks.
I don't know, I feel like completely like new, like refreshed. I feel like really calm, like I was barely able to like feel my body the whole time. So that's why like walking out and like standing up a little bit, I feel like I haven't used my body in a while. Like I need to slowly get back into like using my body again, if that makes any sense.
I feel pretty happy, you know. I'm not as like tense, because I noticed I was tense when I was like laying there, so I like let it go. I didn't fart though, you know, I didn't let it all go. But it was nice. I guess if I had the chance to do it again, I would. I mean, I wouldn't like force myself to come here because I'm stressed out. But it was fun, and it was new, now that I've done it, I kind of want to like share it and be like, listen, you should do this too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably like a different approach too, but it was really good. I'd do it again like countless times.
So what have we learned? Sensory deprivation is a form of therapy that relieves both the mind and the body, and our test subjects seem to agree upon that. So if you're eager to try out one of these tanks for yourself, then head down to Envy Float Therapy, where they'll be more than happy to show you around.